everybody and welcome on today's video. Today it's not about fusion, it's about root over rock, especially this field maple, and I need to do some work because I want the roots to be over the rock. So let's come a little closer. So from here you probably can see that the roots are, well, not on the rock. And same here, I can push my root hook under it. In the back, well, the same, you see it's not good, that's not really good. So there's only one thing you can do, and that's making this thing better. So how do we do that? Well, you can do that however you want, of course, and so can I. So the first thing that I'm gonna do is fix a piece of rope around the trunk, make a good knot like this, and I'm doing this now because it's easy. The tree is firmly in the pot, it stands, so this thing I can put aside. And now let's get the tree out of the pot. As you can see, the tree still has a couple of leaves. My god, this is heavy. And that's because it's the end of September. Well, half September, something like that. Alrighty. Good substrate, happy tree. So let's have a look. I have no clue how this rock is because never filmed this. Here you see we still have a whole lot of white roots, so it is not really a perfect moment to repot, but I'm not technically doing a repot. I'm not intending to remove any roots, right the contrary. I'm just going to have a look at these roots, and as you see they're already quite nicely against this rock, but you can only do so much in 1 year. So obviously the roots that you want to keep are the big nice roots around the rock, and the other, well, they can be removed. I mean the feeder roots, all this can be removed once that you think that your tree is growing very healthy. But here you see it's not bad. That can be improved. Now this root is going to be a problem because it's very thick already, and that's always difficult to remove. So I'm going to continue cleaning up all over the rock here. So this is a very important root because it holds the tree in that direction. So is this root. And here you can see one of the problems that are here is that we have some rocks or little stones from the substrate under the trunk, and of course it's keeping the root and the trunk base away from the rock. So that's something that I need to clean up a little, which is already done. So now the tree was nicely sitting here, and if it stays like this, it's okay. So that's the first thing that I'm going to do. I'm going to secure the tree on the very base of the rock, and that's my first job. So I'm going to push here. No, it moves, that's not good, cannot move. So I'm going to push here firmly with my thumb. And this is my first important turn. I need to secure the tree and the rock, the roots, as you see. If I can grab one, I will, of course. But that's not my first concern at this very moment. So this is good. Of course, I need to find my other piece of rope back. And I'm gonna tie that very firmly. Okay. And okay. Now this of course is just some kind of cotton rope. I don't know what it is exactly. And now I think this root is very nicely positioned. It can be pushed a little bit here against the part of the rock here, which is not complicated, but this is going to cause me some trouble. This one is very young and flexible, that's not a problem. Here I wonder, do I need all these roots, or can I do with a little less? And even because this one is thin, and do I need this at all? But okay, I'm going to try to use as much as I can, and it would be even great to put this one on this side. You see, so I have something in the other direction, which is also nice. But this one is going to be the problem. So we'll fix that. I'm first going to get this fixed. Also this one. I know it's not perfect yet, but I'm working on it. Please be reassured. It's gonna look much better in a few minutes. So of course, when you see that your rock is doing this, well, you also want to do this with your rope. Messy? Yeah, of course. I think that's not bad. Going to secure this now. Okay, and now I'll get some pieces of foam. So this root is not where I want it to be. It should be a little more to that side. Just going to block this, it's going to be easier. So I need to make a little wedge, and therefore I'm going to use a little piece of foam, and I'm eyeballing this. I think something like that should do the trick. And now, well, it's complicated, but I will try to push this foam wedge between the rope and the root so that the root touches the rock. So it's a little bit complicated, but if it can be done, I'll try to do it. Okay, that's already something. Going to make some lever here. Yeah, slowly but surely. Let me see. Well, it's not against the rock, but I think it's going to be quite impossible to do it completely, but the more I can do it, oh, that's good, that's good. The more I can do it, the better it is. Yeah. Okay, so I can now even get rid of that part. Yeah, that's not bad at all. Same here, going to push this one. This is going to be much easier. So a little wedge. I'm pushing this here. Come on, boy. It's not an easy one. Maybe from the other side. Yeah. That's better. Okay. So now it's against the rock, not 100% tight. It's very difficult to do that. But I think that's good. So you see, I tilted this tree a little bit in the pot because I like the movement. This is now becoming the top. This is a side branch. And I'm not going to cut any roots. I'm just going to plant this all back in this huge pot. So in order to avoid a huge mess, I'm going to get myself a extra little platform here. And well, basically I'm not cutting any roots, as you see. I'm just planting the tree in the pot as I want it. I'm going to bury him completely this time, so because now I'm rather sure that the roots are nicely against the rock, and I'll just drop the same substrate from top to bottom, and that takes the roots down, of course. So a little bit on each side. Then I'm going to lift this whole thing up, push the roots down, and this should be already quite stable now in the pot. Yeah. And so now I just have to fill this whole thing up. The tree is now in the pot, well covered with good draining substrate, so I'm happy. As you see, this is the first branch, and it's getting a little long and thick, so I'm going to cut it here so it will open in this spot and this spot in spring. The top I'm going to let grow a little more, and that's going to be all that I do on this tree this fall. It's now September 2025. Yeah. So you might ask, why do a repot when you're not cutting any root? Well, I just want the tree to grow a whole lot, so cutting roots is not helping in this case, because there's still plenty of place for plenty of room for the roots to grow. And also, the purpose was not root pruning, it was adjusting the roots around the rock. And you have to do that a lot if you start root over rock plantings, because it's not easy to get them as nicely against the rock as you would expect. So yeah, that's it. Well, and that's it for today also. So thank you for watching, and see you next time.